Welcome to the second episode of Town Talk. I am Eric Conley, your town supervisor. Today we're going to be talking about transparency in your local government. And this is our town website. We redid this, I believe, in 2020, 2021. It was archaic, our old website. It really did not promote transparency. So we hired a really good company to work with us to design this. And it's the kind of the cornerstone of transparency in our town and the improvements that have been made. I'm going to go into the agendas and minutes area, which is right on a big button on the main page. And you can see that the planning board, the town board, and the ZBA and many other committees have minutes, and a lot of them have media, which means they were live streamed and they are recorded so that you can watch them, watch the video, or you can read the transcript or the minutes. So the media area is right here. I actually listen to planning board and ZBA meetings in my car. So I'll play the video. I won't watch the video because I'm driving. And I'll just listen to the audio of those meetings so I can stay in tune with what's going on. Here's a screenshot of a recent meeting, and you can see a transcript, an audio transcript is produced to the right. And you can really listen to the details of what is discussed, as opposed to the minutes, which are basically a written summary that are posted. And that's all that we used to post, but now we have a lot of rich media and a full recording of these public meetings. I encourage everybody to create an account on our town website. So in the upper right-hand corner, you can create an account, and then when you sign in, your name will appear in the upper right-hand corner. Why bother doing that? Because you can actually subscribe and get notified when certain things that you're interested in are updated. So I like the notify me button. I don't use the RSS button. I know some people do, but notify me is simply, once you're signed in, going and checking the method off of how you want an alert. So you can see I get text messages if an alert. Those are those bulletins that are posted at the top of our website. If one is posted, I get a text message right away, right to my phone, which is convenient. So you can select as many of these as you want. So if your area of interest is parks and recreation, you can get a text message anytime a new agenda is posted or anytime something is posted in that area of the website. We also have a brand new YouTube channel, which you're watching, by the way. And my goal with this is to just inform our residents of things, transparency being one. I'm going to be doing another one on preserving our rural character in the near future. So if you subscribe to our town YouTube channel, you'll get this automatically. You can also use the town website and ask for alerts when new videos are posted. A few quarters ago, we decided to start our own newsletter. Some residents urged us to do this, and after I looked into it, it really wasn't going to be overly burdensome on the town staff, and so all the departments and myself produce multiple stories about what's happening in town. This is a sneak peek on the one that's coming out in the first week of July. The town board occasionally has executive sessions. Lately, we've been having a lot. Why are these closed to the public? Well, oftentimes we have to discuss legal matters. Unfortunately, the town is a target for lawsuits, as are all municipalities. So when we believe that we have followed procedure to the T, and somebody disagrees with us and sues us, we defend ourselves vigorously. So we stand by. There's a few lawsuits out there right now, and we stand by the town and our procedures that we did things accurately and correctly. And so the judge will decide that ultimately. And it does cost the town money when residents decide to sue us. So we obviously try to avoid that, try to have conversations and inform people. But if they're still unhappy, it is their right to sue the town. So oftentimes that's why we're in executive session. If we're going to take action on the back end of executive session, then we state that before we go into the meeting. And that's why some meetings have 2 media links, because the last little section is often us just closing down the meeting. Sometimes I meet with developers. If they're doing a small, a minor subdivision, I have no real reason to meet with them. But if it's a major subdivision or a major commercial project, I like to meet with developers on the very beginning of the project if I can. Sit down with them and the building inspectors and just discuss what they're aiming to do. And they want to come in and see if perhaps everything that they're proposing meets town code, obviously very important. So it's a great time for me to kind of voice thoughts, ideas, possible green space preservation, parks, trails that they could help us out with, sidewalks, anything that can really improve our town. It's great to bring those conversations up very early in the process of a project going through the planning. Our town really strives for transparency. Nobody's perfect. Meetings are accessible on all kinds of different platforms now. So if you think there's something that we can do to improve transparency, please let us know. You can email me. You can also give us feedback in a variety of ways. So I hope that these videos are benefiting you, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll post a link to a feedback form that you can access, and several people have given me some really good insight. So thank you for that.